then now, forever. Together.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas as preparations are now on WrestleMania, which is now just 12 days away for the two-night sports entertainment extravaganza away. And tonight, the penultimate Raw before Minnesota hosting the longest-running episodic television. WrestleMania is live in the City of Lakes. This is Minneapolis in history for the 12th time. This is Funflix presented by Snickers. Day Night Raw. We are live on net. He'll discuss his bloody, brutal beat. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. The ring jet down of Jimmy Uso last week is his brother Jay. Attitude, New Day. Looks to win a record 12 tag team, was forced to watch. The new title tonight, cementing themselves as the greatest World Tag Team Champions who are standing in their way. Never. But they're going to have to knock off the rough and tough War Raiders, Eric and Ivar. The Judgment Day is here. Our two teams rekindling a long rivalry tonight, trying to reestablish itself as the crew that runs in action against Cero Miedo. WWE. Tonight, Dirty Dom is Penta, the man who shows no fear. Tonight. And Friday night on Smackdown, CM Punk told the world, Luchador versus Dirty Dom live. What the favor is that this man Paul Heyman over series. You won't believe what happened as we him for helping out Roman Reigns at Survivor. Look back tonight. How can everybody at ringside away from WrestleMania?
The road to WrestleMania.
Michael Cole, my partner Pat McAfee. Pat, can you believe we're less than 2 weeks away?
Has come back to the United States of America on absolute is going to be iconic.
Also in Las Vegas, the women's
Huge fire. So many stories, so many vendettas. Las Vegas
championship on the line. Io Sky defending against Week. Bianca Belair, and this story heated up. Last world title up for grabs. Io Sky, the women's world champion.
Guest referee.
Bianca Belair will face one of these women against Rhea Ripley.
Bianca, my dear, you are the special
At WrestleMania for the championship. Who will have done a fabulous job as an official in this match? We find out right now. Belair is...
Match ain't over yet, Cole. Don't get ahead of...
Rhea just kicked Bianca Belair, the official.
yourself. Completely inadvertent.
Sky! Rhea should be the champion here, but there's no... And a riptide by Rhea. And a cover official in the ring. Struck the official.
Rhea not earning herself any favors with...
Now gonna drag Rhea away.
Just the ref.
And that could be a disqualification.
I know.
No, I'm done.
Io Sky just wiped out the ref as well.
This match has been
And now Rhea Ripley, extremely upset, is going to attack Bianca Belair.
ruled a double disqualification.
They're here at ringside. And Io Sky with a moonsault.
Now coming on through.
And Rhea's about
Ego's out of control.
to make people pay. Frustration set it in by Ripley.
Might as well get some catharsis out of this deal.
The problem is, she still isn't going to WrestleMania. A riptide from the second rope. Beholding the championship, but she is no closer to it. Rhea Ripley made a match at WrestleMania than she was last week.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Adam Pearce, Raw General Manager.
Minneapolis, welcome!
Just fired up.
Obviously, let's get to Monday Night Raw!
Here's
Get down to business. We all saw what took place last Men's World Championship, and because of that, the situation revolving around this, the situation at WrestleMania needs to be addressed. So please, Io Sky, join me in welcoming the Women's World Champion.
You know, Pat, you sort of gotta feel bad for the Women's World Champion Io Championship. Sky, she knocked off Rhea Ripley last month to win the...
Why do you gotta feel bad for our champion?
And she would go on now to, in many people's minds, because of this rivalry that's developed between to defend this title at WrestleMania, because she's sort of become an afterthought. Woman she faces at WrestleMania, Bianca Belair, and the former champion.
She had to fight Rhea Ripley last week,
and Rhea Ripley.
That's none of Io Sky's business. So obviously double disqualification basically keeps her as our champion. Head to WrestleMania. But she's the champ still. That's all she should care about. And congrats to her. Been a great champion.
And her opponent at WrestleMania, Bianca Belair. The EST of WWE,
Well, Bianca Belair earned her spot at WrestleMania in 12 nights because qualified for the World Championship match. Last week, Pat, she won the Elimination Chamber. She was put in this unfortunate situation where she had to be double disqualification.
I thought she was very fair.
Special guest referee of the Io Rhea title match that ended up in a...
As an official last week until she just couldn't take it. Commentary.
Oh, that would be Wade Barrett.
More. Attacked by both parties. Attacked by...
Who was a special guest in his homeland of England last week.
Representing Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ripley.
Adam Pearce is all obviously caught up in the moment, the emotion of WrestleMania every time.
She hates Judgment Day.
Rhea Ripley hasn't been part of Judgment Day for a long
at this point, but the story of Rhea Ripley is that she is one of one. Certainly a part of her story. An anomaly out of Australia.
And the Eradicator, as of late, things have not been going her way. She believes that they're very angry. Bianca Belair cost her the world title past Monday night. Part of the championship next month in the match against Io. She believes that Bianca was unfair this match. And she went on a path to destruction.
Do that. She can go on a path of destruction at
last week as well.
Yeah, Rhea can any time. Which is why you might have preferred Io to assume that Bianca Belair guy, but could never be certain.
An intense champion.
Women. These three have been like the last month or so. Ease the honey to each other.
Ladies, thank you for joining me. First responsibility for what happened last week. Things first, I just want you all to know that I was wrong. Bianca, I was wrong to put you in the wrong to assume that any of you three could handle this like professional position you were in last week to make you the referee because I was professionals. Oh. The way I figured to right the wrong. Therefore, at WrestleMania, Io, I was wrong. But there's only one guy you will defend this, the Women's World Championship, in a triple threat match against Bianca Belair And rear rip. Just like that, Cole. Now it's over with.
This has already happened one time before, all 3 signatures.
Plan on wasting any time. I need 3 signatures on the document. Let's get this.
Maria's wasn't official,
You know
remember?
what? This would have really pissed me off because I earned my... No, they said win Elimination Chamber. Did way to WrestleMania. No. Did that. They said be a special guest referee. And tears yet Rhea could just walk in, do whatever she wants and be a. Did that, and I did it all through blood, sweat into the match. I'm with y'all. I don't even care. No, you know what? I don't care anymore because I know you're not going nowhere. So I think I'm scared of you. Baby, I am happy you're being added to the match because you really went through Elimination Chamber. I watched 2 of my close. So if I was able to overcome all of that, you don't think I can overcome a triple? His friends try to tear each other apart and I still won. A threat? No.
A lot of mommy fans in Minneapolis.
No. I'm gonna walk out of WrestleMania as your WWE Women's Champion, and I'm gonna go through you to get it.
Bianca, you really think that I'm scared of you?
Shut up. Give me the contract. You got what you want. Sign it. I want you in the match. Sign it. You done wide enough to get here.
That's 2 signatures, Cole.
She's sick and tired of playing second fiddle to into Belair. The champion, I told you, Pat. She's Belair and Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky demands respect.
As she picks up her title and says, "Up." And Io's the last one standing. I'll see you 2 at WrestleMania.
To be an afterthought. If she can, and Io Sky can prove to the world that she does not half knock off Belair and Ripley in a triple threat match, in a triple threat match, because the first woman to get at WrestleMania in 12 nights, because the champion has no advantage, pinfall or submission, becomes the world champ in WrestleMania.
Champion, but Io Sky doesn't care at this point. And these 3, yeah, it's obviously not a favorable or desirable match for her. We're finally gonna settle this in Las Vegas.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker, and Penta. With a gentleman switching gears now. Last week, the situation between the Judgment Day exploded once again. It was a tag team matchup, and as Mysterio would get involved in Braun Breaker, and Penta was looking to take control. Dominik Bartley would spear his own tag team partner, Penta.
Full advantage.
And for the first time since...
And obviously Judgment Day would take...
Arriving here in WWE, Penta would be pick up the victory in the tag team matchup. Earlier today, in the ring, as Judgment Day would pick on social media. The general manager, Adam Pearce, has now made this a Continental Championship against not 1, not 2, but 3 men. Official for WrestleMania. Braun Breaker will defend the Finn Balor and Dominik Mysterio, the Judgment Day, and title at WrestleMania. Penta, fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental.
Guys, you know what? What? I think it's great. Both of us, I still can't believe Pierce's announcement. I can't believe it. Competing for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleManias. Oh, you wanted a title shot too? But I guess the more the merrier, right?
That's
something. Dude, like I was saying earlier, I didn't know.
exactly what I was thinking when I got him to agree to put Dominik in the match because Intercontinental Championship on the grandest stage of them all. Because what's better than one member of the Judgment Day fighting for the...
2 members.
2 members, that's a spirit. House. Because it doesn't matter which. Now we have double the chance to bring home the Intercontinental title back to the club. If you win, as long as it's one of you guys.
Heard what people are saying about Dom. That he doesn't have what it... Of
Right.
course not, of course not. But hey, look, we've all heard it takes to win at WrestleMania. That you don't have the killer instinct. That you're not tough enough. Loser. Hey, but the Penta all by yourself. Because
That's
Dom,
right.
tonight you get to prove them all wrong. When you go out there and you beat, I believe in you. You got this, mate.
You got this.
So what am I gonna do?
You're gonna do what you always do. You're gonna be the
Don't worry, Dom.
Mysterio.
I got your back. I went there. Ooh, Mall of America. Biggest mall in the U.S.
Thank goodness for Carlito. Bayley has won just about everything in her illustrious career.
Members of the Ooh crew in the same match.
Except the Intercontinental Championship. He hopes to do that. Women's Intercontinental Champion, the High Flyer, tonight against the inaugural Lyra Valkyria, who wants to continue to define her legacy. Lyra Bayley for the title, live on Netflix. Okay. This is Minneapolis, and with Sam Roberts and Megan Morant, they're going to talk all about Monday Night Raw. We want to remind everyone that tomorrow morning it's Raw Recap. You can see it on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast.
Chứa nhiều dưỡng chất.
We are live today.
That's a great show. They're doing a great job.
Tonight in Minneapolis takes on Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental title tonight, but they're going to. They want to remind everyone that Bayley to be teammates on Friday Night Smackdown. Participate take on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the participating in the tag team gauntlet match, the winning titles at WrestleMania. Wow! Let's go.
The following contest scheduled for one fall
The great Alicia Taylor.
is for the Women's Championship. Intercontinental Champ. Introducing from San Jose first, the challenger, California. Bayley. And her opponent, she is the women's from Dublin, Ireland, Intercontinental Valkyria Champion Lyra.
So ladies and gentlemen, for just the second time, there's a roll-up now by last Friday night on Smackdown. He'll miss WrestleMania because of the need for Lyra, and Bayley kicks out. That would be Kevin Owens, who announced this pec surgery, so we hope Kevin gets well soon.
We will miss you, Kevin. Everything.
Now Bayley looking to control Lyra Valkyria.
Godspeed, brother, and thank you for everything.
I told you, Bayley's a former four-time World Bank, the Royal Rumble, but she's been increasingly champion. Pat, a tag team champ, NXT champ. She's won money. Talked to Bayley earlier today, and she's in 2 months. Wow. Longest said, you know what, Cole? I haven't won a match stretch of her career.
It's a long time not having your hand raised of Bayley.
Valkyria with a kip up, and
But I'll tell you what, Minneapolis is thoroughly in the kick.
Bayley now. Nice roll up of Valkyria.
Lyra has to know that Bayley's got a lot of experience in these.
Almost had her 2.5 kick out. Bayley almost stuck a victory in there.
Lyra's ropes.
Bayley lost in Raquel Rodriguez last month. Intercontinental Championship #1 contender match to rise takedown by Valkyria, who is just improving leaps.
And Bayley flipped.
Lyra able to roll through, however. 84 inbounds every time she defends the title in the ring.
Yeah, but she got too aggressive.
Days now as champion. Bayley again hooks the leg.
It was a game of cat and mouse right there. And
Egg almost, and almost had Lyra there. Kick it too once again.
feels like Bayley had complete control the entire time. This is going to be like with a future Hall of Fame.
Oh, what a knee by Bayley. May have broken.
And Lyra's starting to get a little bit of a wake-up call.
Look at Lyra's nose. And Bayley the counter. Oh, great pinning combination by the now. Up over the top, Lyra Valkyria able to champ, and Bayley kicks out. Watch this knee, Pat. Bang!
Patella to this knee to the face.
Take it seriously.
Take it seriously. Temple.
And remember, these two will be tag team championship. The title that Lyra won, winning a Turner's Friday night on Smackdown, but this is about the Intercontinental Tournament back in January to become the inaugural champ. And off that Northern Lights, Bayley able to kick out at
That knee to the face.
Oh, nice suplex at 2.
Shifted gears physically a little bit. Post and drop kicks. This dude very much under knee to the temple there. Lyra with a couple. Understand what at stake here in Minneapolis.
Lyra up over the top, lands on her athletic Lyra Valkyria. Looks like she's going to go beat cartwheel from the champion. Highly active with the cover now. Steps through. Over.
What?
Lyra Valkyria now. Unique maneuver here. Trying to turn Bayley. Look at this.
What?
Bayley screaming.
An Irish swing.
Even in agony here. Valkyria putting on a clinic. Great move. Now a kick out by Bayley. That was incredible.
That was Bayley even.
By Valkyria. Shoots the half. Shoulders down.
Moving after getting twisted in half by Lyra Valkyria.
Champion.
Innovative Lyra Valkyria, our champion.
The reflexive, athletic Lyra Valkyria, the jam-packed tonight.
Great buzz on this road to WrestleMania.
Target center, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Clothesline. This with a kick, got hung up on the top rope, and Lyra could be hurt. Bayley sent across the ring. Lyra misses with the ducks underneath, though, sends Bayley right outside the ring. Bayley down with a big drop kick, and Lyra's fired up. And Lyra Valkyria now gonna fly, and not tense tonight, Pat. Lyra's brought it up another gear.
Absolutely, with Bayley, somebody she's probably looked up to.
Valkyria now top rope.
Absolutely. I think once she got kneed in the face, she understood what was happening.
Gonna fly where she feels comfortable. Crossbody. What a match we have on our hands here on Netflix. Press to retain, and a kick out by Bayley.
I got another pop of pairings or cheese sticks, brownies.
They called the right place, Chef.
This order is my order. I need 3 medium pepperoni, 2 orders wings, breadsticks.
Rolls onto her back, creates some space here.
Separation. Needs a little reset at this point. Bayley has been in Lyra needs a little space. Needs a little plate control.
Lyra with a big forearm. And you can tell Bayley with one of her own. Here on the road to WrestleMania. Every one of these punches.
A little bit more intensity, a little bit more.
Oh! Hanging Lyra up on the set just a little bit more.
Absolutely. It's delivered a little bit hard.
Falls to the floor. Remember, Bayley's got to get her into the ring here. Bayley now slide. Oh, big kick. Bayley's got her pin or submit the champ in the ring in order to win the title.
Baseball slide through with the boot.
Into break the count.
To the face. Bayley in control again.
Yeah, back. Bayley with the suicide dive and messes and burns.
No one was home, but you might have a visitor.
Valkyria able to duck underneath, and Bayley crashed. And Valkyria, though, caught by Bayley again. Bayley down, cruising out with a Bayley to belly outside the ring. Both women. Here. A double countout keeps the championship. Remember, a countout does not help the challenge around the waist of Valkyria. And now at a count of 5 is our fifth women down at 7. Now at 8, Valkyria. And a count of 6 again. Both climbs to the apron. Bayley beats the count. Valkyria barely beat the count.
Absolutely. Bayley needed Lyra to beat the count.
Beats the count. But for Bayley, it was a good thing to chant
if she wanted to become a champion tonight. Count out half.
Electric crowd inside the...
Would not have done anything for her. Lyra was at like 9.5.
Target center in Minneapolis, the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Inside the ring, looks to put Valkyria away inside the ring. Lyra, though, On the line, Bayley now, who with a belly to belly outside arm drag. Nice counter by the champ. Now, looking for Nightwing. Connecting. Shoulders down. Caught her with an enziguri to the back of the head. Down for Bayley. Bayley kicks out now. Lyra did not the whole time and deliver the blow.
Yeah, and she wasn't able to
get all of her finishing move there. Wasn't quite able to get Bayley up.
The pin as deep as she wanted as well.
Hey, watch, this didn't quite been. The impact was not quite the same, and Bayley was able to get Bayley up high enough for her finishing move, able to kick out.
You want to talk about desperation there, those elbows.
Position again, this time with Bayley on the shoulders, couldn't connect. Running knee!
From Bayley. Certainly looked like that.
Now Valkyria had Bayley and a second knee to the face of Valkyria. Bayley with the cup functioning after 2 knees to the face in this match. The champ kicks out again. How the hell is Lyra even?
Lyra Valkyria has an iron jaw. How has she been able to answer the bang? A steel chin bell. Knee after knee to the dome.
I'm more and more impressed with the Intercontinental Champion Lyra. Week after week, I become a Valkyria.
We all have.
Rope now, hooking the champ. Bayley, though, looking to put her away. Second. Lyra fighting back. With Bayley up top. Bayley trying to fight out of this, able to. How physical has this match been? Valkyria. Lyra's back gave out. Bayley into the corner, this time it connects, and Lyra's face and head. That's what she tried to do before. That sunset flip bomb have been taking a beating, Pat, in this match.
Certainly have, and attacked the back of Lyra's head as opposed to sunset flip buckle bomb there from Bayley to the temple and mouth. Like Bayley's been
on Valkyria. Make sure that the official doing a great job getting down there and checking any more damage. Bayley trying to fight back out of this, out to the apron now.
One of the best refs.
Will Bayley win the Intercontinental title? Is it Valkyria tell Bayley's moment to knock off the champ?
Does this instant
break? Lyra still is not tapped. Drop
classic end here.
Valkyria trying to make it to the ropes, back to the middle of the ring. Bayley screaming, telling her lion tamer light move now by Bayley. Bayley tap out, steps back down now.
He's going to be Intercontinental champion.
And Valkyria, Bayley finish. Great move by Bayley, but Valkyria able to counter. They realized she wasn't going to tap, so what does she do? Goes for the rose plant. And Lyra Valkyria wins an instant classic.
And still, the women's. Here is your winner, Intercontinental Champion, Kyria.
Pat, you know, it's hard to just
Lyra.
disagree with Bayley's strategy there. She knew that Lyra's thing. Hit her with a finish, the rose plant. But Valkyria was not going to tap out, so she decided to do the next best ready, and she turned it around.
What a DDT into a fisherman's fight from beginning to end. And Lyra, for next showcase, and also her power. So saying not only the ability to do all these things.
Watch this here. Bayley slips in almost a lion tamer here. But Bayley goes for her finishing move, which is the rose. She realizes she's not going to tap out because Lyra blocked there. Plant. Valkyria was ready though. Turned it around. The champion.
Outwitting a future Hall
to steal one on Bayley. What a win.
Hall of Famer in your first title run is certainly something worth.
That was incredible.
Worthy of respect from the WWE Universe.
I had chills after that matchup. Bayley, again, I told you she's...
Shout out to The Rock and CM.
Frustrated. And you know what? You can't about it. Remember, these two team up Friday night on Smackdown, and blame her. I think she believes she had the title won, and now Bayley thinks twice about it. Gauntlet match, Pat. Winner to face Liv and Raquel for the tag. And WrestleMania is for titles at WrestleMania.
Can't wait to watch.
Presented by Snickers. Snickers South, bringing you the unique opportunity to rewrite bloodline family history in a spot. And by WWE 2K25, available now in 2K Showcase, the Bloodlines Dynasty, plus intergender. Let's head backstage. Kathy Kelly's got a special guest for battles and more game-changing updates.
Yeah, Cole, an excited of my favorite comedians, Bert Kreischer. Bert, you have a new exciting night of action, and even more exciting because I am here with one special on Netflix.
Trận đấu bắt đầu.